G'day guys, and welcome to another episode of Water Assassin Fishing. Today I'm fishing the flats again. I've got my trusty backpack that you guys all know very well by now, and my float boat. So this is what I use when I go spear fishing. Catch a fish. When I'm spear fishing, I can just like chuck it in there and I don't have to worry about it attracting our bigger predators, which I won't name. But yeah, basically today I've got the GoPro fixed to the wetty float boat. I'm gonna take this with me behind. I'm going to do a bit of a catch and cook, so I've got all the cooking gear in there. Let's get out there and catch a fish. Jumped in the water, and this is the first time I've ever actually used this little setup that I've got with the float boat for a walking the flats sort of session. So bear with me if the footage isn't great today. I'll hopefully have a video very soon once I learn a few little tips. But anyway guys, I'm in here today fishing a southwesterly. As you can see, the wind sort of coming from this direction behind me. The goal is, and I can zoom in here because I have got you guys on a 360 camera, so I'm pretty lucky, but the goal is to fish along, so I'm going to go straight across to the other side, which this is all about waist deep water. And then once I'm over there, I should be protected from this wind a little bit. And then I'm going to basically fish that way a little bit further. So aiming towards finishing in that little cove over there where I might do a little catch and cook. We've got a nice little dusky flathead, little juvenile, roughly about 30 centimeters. GoPro, start recording. Yes. It's a good fish. Nice and heavy. Woohoo! It's about to see us. Yeah, it's a good fish. Give this one a little bit more drag, guys. There he is, just there. Trying to swim around us. Nice fish. Oh, what did he just drop out of his mouth then? Not sure if you guys can see that on there. Looks like he's been feeding. While I've got him on now, I might see if I can grab that. See what it is. Is that a soft plastic? What's that? Oh, he's got a little whiting. So that's what he's feeding on. While I'm catching this, I'm just checking to see what he's eating. There you go, I'm going to put that on there. Now, I do have a net with me, obviously. So we can land him. And if we can, successfully land this fish. Oh, he's just run up my feet. He's a good fish. It's about, I reckon, about 52 maybe. Let's see from this net. Perfect. That's a good hook placement too. Lovely. Great fish. That is going to be a lunch. So legends, I just thought I'd show you quickly what come out of this fish's mouth before I do what I got to do. Nice fish. Right in the middle of this channel here now. So guys, I'm going to go back to, I'm going to do my, I've just had lunch, but I'm going to show you guys all that at the end, just so the video has a bit more flow to it. So bear with me as we do a little bit more fishing, and then I'll do my cook. Nice. Here's our flathead, hit the surface. Again, nice little juvenile. Oh, a little bit bigger than juvenile, that's good. It's a keeper, but we are going to release this beautiful fish if we can land it. Won't get ahead of ourselves here. We watch a tailor just jump out in the surface. Oh, what a fishery this is. Again, just so you guys know, I am fishing really light, so that's why the drag's set really loose. I don't want you guys to think that I'm just playing with these fish just for the video. It's how I like to fish. That's a beautiful flathead. It's got that lure on the side of its mouth. So that fish is about 50, I'd say 52, 53 centimeters. So good flathead. Just gonna get that lure out of its mouth if I can. So goodbye, Flatty. Come visit us another day when you're a little bit bigger. I'll talk to you a little bit about something that we call fan casting. It's a really good way to cover ground when you're going for flathead. What I want you guys to, as we watch that, there's a mullet jump, or no, it was a tailor. Still going over there, look at it. So fan casting is basically, I guess you'd call it casting like a fan or even a sprinkler. So you're basically standing in one spot, you'll cast straight out in front of you there, and then you move like maybe 10 steps, and then you repeat the process. So fan casting, again, a great way to cover a lot of ground without scaring away the fish. Another fish. Another flathead. Another good looking fish, that one. That's not as big as that one we got there before, but it's, only just got that hook in the side of its mouth. Let me grab you so I can release you. Another great fish. This one's hooked in the top of the lip. Say goodbye to him too. Off he swims. On again. I'm barely moving here at the moment, guys. I'm still doing that fan casting that I took you guys through a little bit earlier. I've just found a little honey hole, so very, very excited to catch another fish. Another little flathead, little juvenile, this one. A few little hits. That's a fish. Oh, was a fish. Let's see if it comes back again. Water's so clear, guys, it's hard to actually catch a fish when it's like this sometimes. You've got to get some really long casts in and try not to spook them. So guys, I thought I'd show you this quickly. This is sort of one of the key areas, I guess, that I like to target when I'm going for fishing on the flats, or going for some of these bread and butter fish, is looking for these little areas of congestion like that. There's a fish. I was going to say this is where the predators love to hang out, because there's a narrowing of like an ambush zone that they can use for bait fish or whatever's going through there. So they just hang out the front here, and basically anything swimming through that little opening that you guys could see just there is going to get smashed by the fish as they come out of there. There's another fish. So it's interesting, guys. I've been fishing in about knee-deep water for probably the last half an hour, just over here, back from where I sort of talked to you guys before, in front of that ambush zone. Not a hit, and I've just gone into this deeper part, and I've just got my third strike just then, actually, as I was just talking. So there's something to be said about knowing when to change your tactics, whether that be changing a lure, or changing the depth of your retrieve, or the speed of your retrieve, or whatever. And it's just something as simple as going to about 20 centimeters deeper and fishing this channel that's coming up Trump. So good little tip, if things aren't working, change it up. There we go. Flathead. Smoked that, eh? Look how deep that lure is in his mouth. Luckily I've got some pliers that can handle that. Snug little juvenile flathead. Flathead, you guys missed the strike, but it literally happened right at my foot. It's nearly about to pull this plastic out of the water, and whack, it just went crack right next to my feet. So just on the way back to the car, and thought I'd have a little bit more of a flick around. And there's another nice looking flatty. Now the missus sent me a message to say, if you catch a fish, can we please have it for dinner? So I'm now on dinner duty, and I think this guy is going to be in a fish taco. What do you guys reckon? I reckon that's a yes. Fishing now, guys, over the top of this weed bed, and just try not to let the soft plastic hit the bottom so it doesn't get snagged. And looks like this flathead has come up out of the abyss of weed and just smash this plastic. Another nice little fish. I'm allowed to keep 5 of these per day. I've already cooked one up, obviously, so I am allowed to have 4. So guys, I'm just coming up on this little island over here. It looks like a really good spot just to cook some at lunch. There's actually a lure sitting just there. Oh, that's a great little it's like a chubby, don't know what brand. Well, I found a rod yesterday, and today I've got myself a new lure. Not much left of the trebles on that, but we can put some new ones on. Oh, it's an Atomic U-Ripper. So I'm going to get rid of all that leader as well, guys. Really important to clean up as much as we can. Yeah, when this system here was a little bit higher, it would have just got snagged, and now it's my lure. Shows a closer look of this little lure that I found. Trying to crack as Steve would say, a step 2. Today I'm going to be enjoying a Jervis Bay Brewery. It's 11 Days Pale Ale. Absolutely love this. We're actually at Jervis Bay Brewery last night. Well, we started there and then we went to Flaming Galah. Did a couple of breweries last night. But yeah, fish is cooking. Time for a beer. Righto guys, there's another episode of Water Assassin Fishing done and dusted. Hope you guys enjoyed the catch and cook today. I know I absolutely have had a ball. If you obviously like this video, please feel free to like it. And if you would consider subscribing, that would obviously mean a lot as well. Anyway guys, I will see you on a next adventure.